Hello everyone, this is Dushyyk aka Dushyyk and welcome to Dushyyk Writes. I hope all of you are doing well and taking care of yourself. I like to start today's video with two tips. First, if you are a student at a college or member of a library, please ask the administrators to purchase a copy of today's book, Inglorious Empire: What the British Did to India by Dr. Shashi Tharoor. It is a very well researched book and will act as a reference point for all of your future needs on the effects of British rule in India. Second, if you are new to the world of casual reading or a novice as Dr. Tharoor would write, please do not pick up the book, turn to some random page and get frightened or intimidated by the language in the book. After all, even Mrs. Sudha Murthy, a prolific writer herself, jokingly told Dr. Shashi Tharoor that she would require a dictionary to read what he writes. Now, about the actual book. Dr. Tharoor made a speech at an Oxford Union debate on whether Britain owes reparation to its former colonies. Dr. Tharoor, slotted to speak at the fag end of the debate, came in and, in a passionate, calm, humorous, yet thought provoking speech, presented an argument that won over the debate for his side. His speech became an overnight sensation on YouTube and won him many accolades, including a mention by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who congratulated him for saying the right thing at the right place. Dr. Tharoor's publisher friends persuaded him to convert the speech into a book, and that is how this book was conceived. Sashi Tharoor has a doctorate in international relations and affairs from the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy, Tufts University. At the age of 22, he was the youngest person at the time to receive such an honor from the Fletcher School. Tharoor is an accomplished writer, having authored 19 best selling works of fiction and non fiction since 1981, which are centered around India, its history, culture, film, and politics. Dr. Tharoor, my friends, is a learned man. He has something to say, and I feel as an Indian, you will be left intellectually poorer if you do not follow through and read this book till the end. Like mentioned earlier, he has an academic upbringing, unlike 90% of the people, and being true to his training, he writes like the elite 10%. I promise you, though, there is not a single word written in this book, the meaning of which cannot be found on Google. The book follows a chronological order of dates and events and is linear in its progression. The book is broken down into 8 sections, and like he did at the debate, in each of these sections, he very passionately yet very calmly breaks down the effects of British Raj point by point. Dr. Tharoor keeps his own views out of most of the narrative. He also adds an objective to the narration with letters, quotes, examples, and figures from the British records of accounts and nails home his point. Most of us have learnt about the British Raj from our schools. The textbooks, however, fail to add context to the overall British Raj. Through this book and his research, Dr. Tharoor does just that. Some eye opening things that an ignorant me learned through the book are: first, before the British came to India, India accounted for over 40% of the world's GDP and was a leader in garment manufacturing, shipbuilding, and international trading. Second, the number of people that the British left to die of hunger and starvation during the famines, when they could have easily saved most of them, kept me awake at nights. Third, though no number is small enough, The number of Indians who died on British vessels when they were shipped off to distant land as indentured labor during the small time frame of 20 to 25 years is bigger than the death toll of the African slave trade. Fourth, Winston Churchill was a raging, ungrateful bigot and racist. There is so much to say here and there is so much to write. But I would not like to dilute the intensity of the topic by watering down or oversimplifying a book that every Indian should definitely read. I do not think we have learnt our lesson from history and are bound to make the same mistakes our forefathers made with the British. I have written about that in the My Takes section of the detailed review of this book on my blog site www.dushykwrites.com. Please leave your comments in the comments section and do not forget to like and subscribe. Please also press the bell icon to get regular updates. Thank you so much for your time.